Hey there pilots, this is Alex from Banana Hobby and I'm happy to introduce you to the What's in the Box review of the BlitzRCWorks Wing Master. This is a really nice box. This is what the unit comes in. We have a nice 1600 millimeter wingspan, or about 63 inches, so it's pretty large, but it does give you the option to take out the wings. This is how it will arrive to your doorstep. It takes a nice 4-cell, 14.8 volt 2200 milliamp, even 26 or 2800 milliamps. I'll show you inside the fuselage about how much space it offers. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the box right now so we can see how it comes packaged. Okay, so this is how it looks like when it's inside the box after you take out the cover. You'll see that the main wing is actually one of the main pieces that's covering most of the kit. However, once you lift the tape pieces right here, you'll have access to the rest of the kit, and you'll notice that there are some protection cover or foam pieces that help the two parts separate and prevent them from being damaged during shipment or doing handling and all that good stuff. We have other compartments here that would include any other extra parts such as the transmitter or battery if you were to order the ready-to-fly version. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these all out on the table so we can take a closer look at what's involved with this kit. Okay, so these are all the parts that you'll receive with your entire kit. This is what you'll need to put the airplane together. One of the things that I really wanted to discuss is the LED lights that are included within this package. They're actually already pre-installed by the manufacturer. And if you notice right here on the right wing, for example, on the leading edge, there will be several LED lights spread across the entire right wing. And they're also accurate with the starboard or the right side wings on airplanes. So these LED lights are all green. We also have some right here on the outer edge of the right wing, an LED light right there. On the left side, the same thing applies. The left side or the port side, all the LED lights are also included in the leading edge of the wing, and they're all in the color of red. On the fuselage, you'll also have several LED lights. They're included towards the tail section, and there are also some in the very rear over here. From the manufacturer, what's already pre-installed for you if you order the ARF or RTF versions, you have all the servos pre-installed, the motors already pre-installed, and the control rods for the elevator and rudder are also pre-installed. When you're assembling the kit, you'll still need to install the control rods for the flaps on both wings and the ailerons. This kit also has the wing spars included right here. You receive two same-size wing spars. One other nice thing about the unit is that the wings, both main wings, also have built-in wing spars going across all the inside of the wing. The elevator piece also has its own wing spar installed all across the entire piece. The elevator also has the LED lights that match in correspondence with the main wings. So there's your right side and then your left side as well. You have your separate wheels, one for the left and one for the right, and then your front landing wheel. The propeller. Keep in mind that you'll still need to remove the hex nut that's already pre-installed so you can install your propeller as well as your spinner for the entire propeller assembly. Other parts that are included are your miscellaneous screws, for example, the ones that will be used to install your control horns and backing plates for the control surfaces. You'll also have all the struts that are required for the main landing wheels. You have two for the main ones and then one for the front one. Sorry about that. You have all the parts that are needed to put the wheels onto the struts. You'll also have all the screws that are needed for the entire assembly, such as the elevators, the rudder, and the main wings, and several other miscellaneous screws that will also be required for the entire assembly. One thing that I really wanted to point out that I mentioned earlier was the option to take out your main wings. Now that's really important because when you have something this large, sometimes space is a questionable thing. So in order to work with that or help you with transportation, the wings are actually screwed on, and when you're going to transport it from one place to another, if you don't have the necessary space that you'll need, the screws can be taken out, and then you can make it all compact and ready to go. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that everything is all screwed on. You don't need any glue. So it really minimizes the assembly time because all you really need to put together is a set of screws on each and every section of the airplane. As I mentioned earlier, at the bottom of the fuselage, towards the tail section, you'll have the clear LED lights. They're actually not red or green. They're like a clear LED color with a blue tint to it. You'll also notice right here that there's a hatch. Under this hatch, you'll have your battery bay or the battery mounting area. It comes with 2 straps so the battery can be well secured. Your 40 amp ESC that's already pre-connected to the motor. And the rest of the servo leads that are included in this section of the fuselage. Of course, you'll still have the other servo leads for the ailerons and flaps. Ailerons and flaps. As we take a look into the rear section of the fuselage again, there's 2 air ducts. If you take out the hatch, you'll have access to the rudder servo and the elevator servo. The rest of the parts that are included with this kit is the actual rudder piece, the spare hinges that you may need or can put on for if it's your preference, your Y harness for the ailerons, and your Y harness for the flaps. You'll have the 8-way Y harness that will be required to bring together all the LED lights that are spread across the kit, the control rods for the ailerons and flaps, the backing plates for the control horns, and then the clevises. They're all included in this miscellaneous parts bag. And then last but not least, we have the manual that will help you through the entire assembly of putting this unit together. In the manual, we have a list of parts, so you can lay everything down on your table so you know what goes where. And it really helps when you're assembling the unit because it makes things a lot easier. So this wraps it up for the What's in a Box review of the BlitzRCWorks Wing Master. Of course, we have the flight review coming in the next few days, and then you can always check back for any future items that we may have. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Have a nice day. Thank you.